Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Empath Math. I'll be featuring math concept videos in my channel. Today I'm going to explain the concept of decimal from the basic, so it's easier for all grade students to understand. You don't have to go back and review the basic if you watch this video. It will show you everything from the basic, so it's easier for you to understand. In upcoming videos, I will go further details on the decimal concept. Okay, let's understand about the basic of what is exactly a decimal. Decimal number, it will have a whole number part and a fraction part. It's confusing, right? When I say whole number part and fraction part, you will think oh, how can I differentiate? How are you gonna write it, right? I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, so to understand the decimal, let's look at this number 245.3, right? So when you talk about decimal number, you will definitely know there's a decimal part in the number. So in here you can see a decimal point after the number 5, right? So in this number you have 245.3. Let's go from the number before the decimal point. So if you consider this number 5, this is ones. We say 5 times, we have 5 times ones, and number 4 we say 4 times 10, and we say 2 is 2 times 100, right? Then, as I said, decimal part contain the fraction part, right? So 245 is a whole number. The fraction part is 3. So the first number after the decimal, we say 1/10 of a number. So if you consider this number, it's 3/10. That fraction is 3/10. So that's how you identify a decimal number. That's the basic of decimal number. Okay, so to understand the concept again, let's look at an example with a picture. With the picture you can understand better. So let's look at this example 45.6. In here you have 5, which is 1 times 5, and you have a 10th position, 4 times 10th, and you have a fraction part 6, which is 6/10th. Let's look at the diagram now. If you see this diagram, as I said, you have a number 5 in one position. That means you have 5 times one circle. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have a number 4 in the 10th position. So that means you have 10 circle 4 times. So if you see this diagram, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 circle in a 4 times. So you will have 4 rows to represent this number. And as I said, after the decimal point, it's a fraction. So it's a fraction of 10th. You have a number 6. So 6/fraction of 10. So you will have, let's say you have one circle. So you divide by 10, you take the small portion, but you have it 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as I said in the beginning, so decimal number contains a whole number and part of a fraction. In here, whole number is 4 and 5, and the fraction number is 6/10. Okay, so let's think about doing it another way. So as I said, decimal has whole number as well as a fraction number. So if you get a number with a fraction, how we can convert that to a decimal point? So I'm going to show you an easy example so you can easily convert any fraction number to a decimal point. Let's go to an example. Okay, so I have a chart here for you. As I said, right, decimal point, any numbers before the decimal point, you start with ones, tenths, and hundred. Anything after the decimal point, you go with tenths, hundreds, and thousands. if you see my example, it's 25 6 over 10. So 25 is your whole number and 6 over 10 is your fraction. If you see 25, 5 is ones and 2 is your tenths. So let's go ahead and write this number in here. So you have 2 in 10th position and 5 in 1st position. 6 over 10 is a fraction number. So as you can see in this number is 6 over 10. So it's going to go to the position like the position after the decimal point. Because it's 6 over 10, it's the 10th position. Your 10th position is the number right after the decimal point. Okay, so if after you complete this example, you can clearly see what is it here. So the middle position is your decimal point. So your number in decimal is 25.6. That's easy, right? So whenever you have a fraction, and if you need to convert that fraction to decimal point, go ahead and make this chart and input this number in the chart and read it from the chart so that you can convert the number to a decimal easily. So today I covered the basic of decimal. In my next video, I'll go further decimal subtraction addition. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please like and share. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in my next video.